rules. Ah! I didn't even get to. Ah! Get your dog. Ah!
How do I make him stop?
I don't know. Granny.
There, here, hold on.
You make him sit down. Oh Lord.
I did, but I did it too late.
It's not too
Killed
late.
him.
You're just kidding. You're kidding.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps
What?
tonight.
Your character looks
Honestly, I thought you
topless.
said lady junk. I was like, what?
The
No.
lady junk will
Look like you got your tatas just
Oh shit.
out there.
Flown out there. Just waving in the air, right?
Oh my
Just out there.
god. Where did that even come from? Oh, I got a
shit, I'm gonna grab a
potato.
drink. BRB.
I'm about to try something.
Please don't say it like that again.
What?
BRB.
Oh my god.
What bed is this?
I hate when people say GG. I hate that shit so much.
GG.
Shut the fuck up, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo.
Alright,
Hey,
I'll sit
boo
right
boo,
here.
what you
Give
doing
me
over there,
2
boo boo?
seconds.
You gotta share the meal, boo boo.
Give me 2
What?
seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay, be right back, guys.
Hey, have you not seen that show?
Hey, boo boo.
You haven't grown up if you haven't seen that show.
I have seen that show. How do you think I know the reference?
No, you haven't. No,
You're right.
You don't.
Yeah, you're right.
I am. Thank
I know.
you. I'm
You're
just
right.
kidding.
I know. You're right.
All right. Stop saying I'm right, because I'm not right.
Y'all are weird.
You're weird.
You're weird. Oh, best friends?
But it's all right. I like weird.
Alright.
You better be sorry.
I didn't sound sorry. I said alrighty.
You better be sorry. That's what I heard.
Oh.
Buddy, he didn't say I'm sorry. He said,
I know he
"Alright."
didn't.
You better be sorry.
Hi.
What?
What is
I didn't
meow?
hear that at first. All I heard was moaning. I was like, oh
The
Lord.
mug. Ah. Did you see what Wiggy wrote?
Wiggy wiggy, what do you say?
Oh,
like, Jen,
what do you want,
I love you,
Bubba?
Jenny. I love you so much, Jenny.
What do you want, Bubba?
Really,
Who's
so-
a
so-
sweet girl?
Me.
My mama told me
Oh,
life is
you're
like a box of
girl.
chocolates.
Shut up.
And then I ate it all.
Then I. Then I.
Faye,
I'm so
did you
tired.
see what Wigga
No.
built? What Wigga built?
No, nobody cares
Whoa,
what the
you
fuck
just said
Wigga
that
built.
word.
What is it?
What did you build? Logan?
I think
Well, we're
TL. What
Yeah,
does
say-
TL
oh,
stand for?
crap. The
just
lug, the
fucked it up.
Ludwiga?
Oh, I get it now. I get it.
Oh, you get it?
Mm.
Oh, you batch. You made me.
You fucking batch.
What'd you say? I heard batch, like a
Stupid.
like a batch of cookies. You batch.
Stupid skeleton made me knock my
Fucking
flower down.
bats.
Ah! No! Get out of here!
You batch.
That's what you say to the predators.
She broke a flower, Granny. She broke a flower. Granny. Granny. She broke a flower, Granny. You got an arrow in your forehead.
Who, me?
You.
Yeah.
Oh, I
In your
do.
top
I got
list.
2 of them.
You got one in your JJ, and you got one in your forehead.
Jesus.
Oh shit. I didn't really. Brandon's funny. Brandon's funny.
Now what?
Coach just re-timed him out again. Fuck, Coach, just stop. He's a bad. I'm unmodding him. No, fuck this.
Fuck.
Was that you, Faith? Is that why you're laughing? Oh, what did you do?
Yes, babe.
Wow.
What did you do? What did you do, Faith? I'm so confused.
I was trying to untime him out, so I clicked on the timer button.
Oh,
And you retimed him out too?
there's another 10 minutes. He's gotta wait.
Oh my god, I need to breathe.
Ollie timed out, Donna. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Coach. You almost got unmodded, fucker. Unmod Faith. Random was like unmod Faith. Oh my god. This is too much work.
I need
What
to
is
breathe.
this?
Oh god, I got timed out. I'm sorry, Dinah. Dinah.
There's a little boat over here.
Listen, okay?
I don't have an
You mean?
Alright, say your story. We're getting off track.
Anyway, okay. So like, it has a girl. It has a girl in it, but it doesn't involve none of that, right? Okay, so like, me and my friend, his name was Jacob. He was staying over at my house. Yeah. He was staying at my house. What the fuck? Bye. Getting timed out. Anyway, everybody in my chat's talking about sex now.
Getting timed out.
So he was sitting there, right, and he was talking to this girl on Skype, and I was just over here. I can't remember what we were doing. I think we were like watching a movie or playing GTA or something. And he's talking to this girl on Skype, and all of a sudden her friend comes over. So it's me and Jacob Skyping this two girls on Skype. What the fuck are you on Skype? Okay, whatever. And all of a sudden they start turning on music and stuff, and they start like dancing and start like being all sexual and shit on Skype. And me and Jacob were just sitting there like looking at them like, oh my fucking god. And they're like, and one of the girls was like, oh shit, I forgot you guys are on my phone. And they were like, oh wow. And then Jacob's like, Jacob said, since you're dancing like that, I might as well come over, right? And they were like, hell yeah, come over. And they live like 30 blocks down the street. So me and Jacob literally walked over to their house, right? And it was at this girl's house. And we were over there, and we didn't do nothing. We just chilled for a little bit. And like, we were like flirting back and forth. And one of the girls' dads, they said that they were making a knife, right? And remember, this is in like December. It's cold as shit. I gotta say something else. Before we got there, we had to wait outside in her backyard in like 2 feet of snow because her dad was leaving to go to his wife's house, but they were divorced. So they split up and they moved to different houses.
They're about to get freaky.
Yeah, they split up apparently, but he was going over to her house.
I knew you like that.
So we had to wait for him to leave, and I was texting her, and I was like, what the fuck is taking so long? Why is he not leaving? And he was like, oh, she's finishing up making this knife. And I'm like, what the fuck? You making this knife? Your dad makes knives for a living? I'm about to get stabbed up in this bitch. So anyway, he finished, and he leaves. But so we get in there, we chilling, and all of a sudden, we hear like a truck pull in and like a car door open, and she's like, "Oh shit, you guys gotta get out!" And Jacob gets in the closet. Jacob gets in the closet, and I didn't feel like opening up the window and jumping out the window because his dad was still in the front yard. So I got in the closet too, and she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go check and see what he's doing." So me and Jacob are in the closet, and she goes and checks in. She comes back like 5 minutes later. And she opens the closet door and she doesn't say anything. And I'm like, what? What's wrong? She's like, well, he's home. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean he's home? She's like, he's not going over to her house anymore. He's staying here. I was like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? So she said, you guys gotta leave through the window. So she opens up the window, and the way to get out of her window is like on a tree, because her window was on the second story. So we had to go out her window onto a tree and then down. And
Fuck that, I would have broke my legs.
Jacob. So we open up the window, and she has wood floors. We hear her dad start stomping through the house, coming to the thing. And I was like, oh shit, Jacob, we gotta go. And this is funny because I remember laughing. Okay, so I jump out and I swing from the
laughing when we're about to die.
I jumped out and I got to the tree, and Jacob was freaking the fuck out. So the lights were off. The guy opens up the door and turns on a light, and he looks, and Jacob was just like, fuck the tree, and he falls all the way down and hits the grass. And the dude, I made eye contact with a guy, and then I dropped from the tree branch onto the ground, and me and Jacob ran. I don't even remember getting tired. I was so pumped. I ran all the way down the street. It was crazy.
Yeah, I remember. I've had a time like that with my girlfriend, man.
I was laughing so hard.
I hate sneaking over people's houses. I hated it so much because I was always